Today we're going to be talking about the Fair Labor Standards Act by Jesus Mata. My objective is my objective for this topic has brought up back and forth by Congress creation by the Fair Labor Standards Act. There were so many issues about the minimum wage and overtime that has passed new laws in recent years, which we'll discuss. My past experience, first job at Hollister, I was new, was non-experienced, didn't know how the pay was, and when I would start working for the hours that I did, they would only register me for the hours that I was supposed to do. I was never a slacker or anything. I was always on top of the job, but they wanted me to finish at a specific time. When I wouldn't, I would stay overtime, which I would work like 3 to 2 hours more, but I wouldn't get paid for that. And it seemed unfair that I was getting underpaid for doing a job that anybody else can do and still get paid for those hours they worked. The management was weak. The records were messed up. They were inaccurate, but I couldn't do anything to fight them about it. So this was a big issue on my part. So how it affects business? The act was primarily to protect employees. It covers nearly all workplaces, especially small businesses. It could be like schools, hospital, nursing homes, auto car repairs. It gives employees more benefit on the hour salary pay. But management's role: keep record of their employees' hours, wages at work, and then over time, employees exemptions from the environment. You're asking the question, who's covered? Well, enterprise coverage, at least 2 employees, and at least 500,000 a year in business. If it's individual coverage, it could be interstate commerce, production of goods and commerce, closely processed occupation directly essential to the production, which is great. And domestic service. This is usually the most, but the question that still comes up is the exemption, and the exemption can be determined by the duties themselves, not job titles. It's usually done by the position to how they get exempt over time. Compensation to management's role: employees have to go by the federal standard $7.25 an hour, so they won't underpay or overpay them because it would be illegal to, unless the salary is determined by the way the career is. They enforce programs where the employees get paid if they're injured or ill. There's many programs out there that get laid off, or if they need a leave or standard leave if they're pregnant or they're ill, or if injuries come in. They have to get paid depending on the situation. If they're disability, there's also a program for that. But they can also reward their employees with a small little gift or a little gift card or anything, but nothing too extreme, just anything under the limit. Discussion: they created the Fair Standards Labor Act for minimum wage, but it will increase beyond $7.25 in the future or stay the same. This is one thing that will change probably, but we're not sure. It can change or it could stay the same depending on the economy. But this is how we're going to finish it off with this question. You give me your opinion on the discussion topic. Thank you for listening.